Steve King over the weekend was talking about the rape and incest exemption that people are trying to put into anti-abortion bills. And what he was trying to say was that rape and incest over the years have produced a lot of people. What he was really trying to say is that as long as we're producing more and more white babies, as long as white people are producing white babies, we want to ban that. We want to make that, whether it's rape or incest, it doesn't matter. If they're white babies, Steve King wants more of them. And that's really the bottom line here. But but because of this whole, again, race driving this, and now this, for example, when Tiffany was 12, this is from a piece in Mother Jones, a young man she knew invited her sister, and a friend on a late-night car ride. I thought we were going to McDonald's, she recalls. Instead, 18-year-old Christopher Mirasolo raped her and took the girls to an abandoned house in eastern Michigan. A month later, after a week or so, they escaped. A month later, Tiffany found that she was pregnant. Her rapist was convicted and sent to jail for 2 years. A judge let him out in less than a year. Right after that, he raped another young woman, and this time he was sentenced to 5 years behind bars. She kept the baby. She said, "My son was innocent." And then in 2017, when she applied for state assistance, County Probate Judge Gregory Ross granted her rapist joint custody and ordered her to live within 100 miles of him. He also disclosed to her rapist, Mirasolo, Tiffany's address and ordered her to have her rapist's name added to her son's birth certificate. As many as 32,000 American women a year get pregnant from rape, and about a third of them decide to keep the baby. And in about a third of the states, and again, this is the mostly Confederate states, in about a third of our states, the rapists can be co-parents. They can demand custody, in fact. Alabama is one of the worst for this. For decades, this article says, the majority of states, like convicted rapists, exercise custody over the children conceived in their crimes. In 2015, Obama signed the Rape Survivor Child Custody Act, which encouraged the states to cut parental, but it wasn't actually a law. It was more like a posture. And so half of our states now, have laws that basically say, the rapist can't have custody, or the mother can fight the rapist with, a basis in court. But this is totally bizarre stuff. And again, it ties into this whole thing around race, that much of the anti-abortion movement, at least as it's driven by Republican politicians, is about increasing the population of white people.